Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Sunday, July 19th, 2020. Man, it is already hot and humid out there, and it's only 11 a.m. in the morning. We have temperatures ranging from the mid-80s to lower 90s throughout the region. Dew points in the upper 60s to mid-70s. That is a very sticky and humid air mass out there. We did have some fog earlier this morning that has now lifted. And now we get set to see maybe we pop off an isolated thunderstorm or two. We'll have to watch out for some sea breeze fronts, maybe a weak trough sitting up around the Delaware River Valley. When we take a look at our surface analysis, let's pull up this one right here. So this tells you, okay, we have a ton of moisture in the atmosphere. Dew points are pretty high. Our cold front is way back here. And it's going to try to move through later on in the evening hours tomorrow. Meanwhile, you have this little weak trough hanging out around here, and that could instigate an isolated thunderstorm or two, but that is pretty much about it. Take a look at our infrared satellite picture. Very impressive cold front here with these thunderstorms, but notice where all your lifting is being focused towards. St. Lawrence River Valley, and that eventually will push off towards New England. So when this cold front moves through, it's still going to be capable of producing an isolated thunderstorm here and there, but overall, most of the lifting is going to be focused further off to our north and west. Taking a look at the latest visible satellite picture, as the sun is rising, you can see some of that influence from the Atlantic Ocean trying to push towards the coast here. So we might see a nice little sea breeze front trying to develop here around southern New Jersey, especially as temperatures spark. We have a nice cumulus field off here to the west, but I think that's not going to reach our area until late in the evening. So again, you can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm in this environment with some of these boundaries setting up, but overall it's just going to be a hot, steamy, uncomfortable period of weather for today and for tomorrow. So definitely watch out for these dangerous heat indices. So for today, hazy, hot, and humid. Watch out for an isolated thunderstorm. Temperatures range from the mid-80s to lower 90s along the coast, mid to upper 90s everywhere else. That heat index is going to be rising well above 100, may even push into the 1-teens, so use some caution. For tonight on through tomorrow, watch out for some locally dense fog, maybe some showers, low temperatures in the lower to mid-70s. And for tomorrow afternoon, our cold front will attempt to move through. I say attempt because in reality, it's not really going to change much in the air mass, maybe reduce the humidity just a little bit. Watch out for some isolated to widely scattered showers and thunderstorms, and some of those thunderstorms will be capable of producing some very heavy downpours, frequent lightning, and wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. Temperatures will rise into the upper 80s to lower 90s along the coast, mid to upper 90s everywhere else, and that heat index is definitely going to be pushing over 100, which is why we have heat advisories and excessive heat warnings throughout the region. For Tuesday, that cold front's going to settle south, and we're going to get more of a northeasterly wind. Now again, the air mass really doesn't change all that much. We see a slight reduction in the humidity, but still it is rather steamy out there. Lows in the lower to mid-70s. Watch out for some fog in the morning. In the afternoon, still keep an eye out for an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Temperatures on Tuesday in the afternoon will range from the upper 80s to lower 90s along the coast, mid to upper 90s everywhere else. On Wednesday, that frontal boundary lingers around the region. More scattered showers and thunderstorms are expected, a little bit more cloud cover. Look for temperatures to range from the lower to mid-70s for lows and mid-80s to lower 90s along the coast, mid-90s everywhere else. Once we get to Thursday, we have another trough lingering around the region. This sounds familiar. It's because it's the same air mass, same tropical air mass with lows in the mid-70s, highs in the upper 80s to lower 90s along the coast, mid to upper 90s everywhere else. And on Friday, that cold front moves through in the morning with a few lingering showers, clearing skies towards the afternoon, a slight reduction in the humidity. Temperatures remain hot, though. Look for lows in the mid-70s, highs in the mid-80s to lower 90s. And on Saturday and Sunday, that frontal boundary hangs around the region, so we can't rule out a few pesky showers and thunderstorms. Other than that, watch out for fog in the morning, scattered clouds in the afternoon. Lows in the upper 60s to mid-70s. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid-80s on Long Island, upper 80s to lower 90s along the rest of the coast, and over the Delaware River Valley, look for temperatures to range from the lower to mid-90s for highs. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, and as always, stay safe out there.